In a high-stakes custody battle, a man's personal belief can legally override scientific evidence. This hearing centered on the paternity of a child, Riley Florentino, involving the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services in 2026. The judge had to decide who legally stood as the child's father.
We're conducting this through Zoom under a finding of good cause and agreement of the parties. We are live streaming. Ms. Goodman is making our record. All right, we'll go ahead and take announcements.
Melinda Powell for the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services. We are present and ready to announce an agreement.
Jeff Hill, on behalf of the father, Mr. Florentino, Alberto Florentino, he's present from the jail by telephone. We are ready.
Meredith Graff appearing for Jennifer Montalongo, and she is present on my telephone, and we are present and ready to go.
Stacy Zavala on behalf of the child.
All right, and Mr. Montalongo is also present. Mr. Montalongo does not have counsel at this time, but he is personally with us. All right, then, Ms. Powell, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. The parties have agreed that the department will be named temporary managing conservator of the child. They will engage in services which will be further addressed at the status hearing. No child support, no medical support at this time. In regards to Mr. Montalongo, he is the presumed father based upon the fact that he is married to the mother. However, he disputes paternity, says he has not been with the mother since 2022, and as such is requesting paternity testing so that he may be dismissed from the suit. That was the information provided by Mr. Martinez to my office and what I just confirmed with Mr. Montalongo.
All right, let me just ask Mr. Hill, have you had any discussion with your client about paternity?
Yes, Judge, he believes the child is his.
Is he prepared to be adjudicated, or does he want genetic testing?
Mr. Florentino, do you want genetic testing, or are you okay with the judge just issuing a legal order that says you are the father based on your belief?
Yeah, I'm the father.
Okay, you're okay with the judge issuing an order making you legally the father?
Mr. Florentino, you can't come back around later and ask to take that back. Understand that's a permanent thing.
I won't.
Okay. All right, then, Mr. Montalongo, I'm going to adjudicate Alberto Florentino as the father of the child, Riley Florentino, and establish the parent-child relationship between the two of them. Therefore, Mr. Montalongo, you will be dismissed from this case, and we will have this order outlined that even though you are presumed father, you are not, and that Mr. Florentino is. Does anybody need to ask Mr. Montalongo anything further?
The judge has the authority to establish parentage based on sworn testimony, even if genetic testing isn't completed immediately. This highlights how courts balance the desire for definitive scientific proof against the need to move forward with a child's welfare. In cases like this, the court's decision is weighed against the need to protect the child, which is always paramount.
Judge, maybe just for the, if I can just ask him a couple of questions for the record, just to solidify it, that would be great.
That'd be great. Mr. Montalongo, can you unmute for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, raise your right hand for me, sir. Do you promise to tell me the truth today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Powell, you may go right ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Montalongo, would you please state your name?
John Montalongo Jr.
And we did have a brief conversation prior to this hearing, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay, and I did notify you that I represent the department. I couldn't give you any type of legal advice, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct.
Okay, and you provided information to Mr. Martinez that you cannot be the father of this child, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, when was without going into detail, when was the last time that you were with the mother, Jennifer Montalongo?
August of 2022.
Okay. And you are currently married to her, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. But you are swearing to the court today that you have not been with her in the last about 3.5 years, correct?
correct.
Okay, I passed the witness.
Okay, Ms. Groff, do you have any questions?
Not, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Hill, any questions?
No, ma'am.
Ms. Zavala?
No questions.
All right. Okay, counsel, everybody good with me dismissing Mr. Montalongo at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Montalongo, I'm going to dismiss you from the case. I am going to instruct the department to be sure and give you a copy of this order that gets entered. Because you may
Okay.
need that at some point in time, you know, and I'd rather you have it in your possession than have to go try to track it down, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you so much.
All right, Ms. Powell, if you'll make sure that somebody will do that so that he has a copy to retain for his.
When a witness is questioned, their sworn testimony is treated as evidence in court. The judge must ensure that the witness understands the difference between giving testimony and receiving legal advice, which is a key part of ensuring due process for everyone involved in the proceeding.
Records.
Judge, our office will send it to him. We'll, with the certificate of service, we'll make sure it gets sent to him as long as we have, his correct address.
Okay, and everybody understand, I want that done because it's very difficult for him to come back and get into this file because they are closed, you know, files, and not just anybody can come get a copy. So, okay, all right, I appreciate that. Mr. Montalano, sir, you are free to go. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. God bless.
You too. All right, then, Ms. Powell?
Judge, I have nothing further. Just ask the department to be named temporary managing conservator, parent's possessory.
Okay, Ms. Groff, is this you and your client's agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
And Mr. Hill?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right. Ms. Zavala, you have a recommendation today.
Yes, Your Honor, I do believe this agreement is in Riley's best interest.
All right. Give me just a minute. All right, thank you. All right, at this time, as stated, I will adjudicate Alberto Florentino as the father of the child, Riley Florentino, and create the parent-child relationship between the two of them. I do find the evidence is sufficient to name the Department of Family and Protective Services as the temporary managing conservator of Riley Florentino. I find that there would be a continuing danger to return the child home at this time, and that the department has used reasonable efforts to avoid the removal of the child, but that it is necessary to protect the health and safety of the child. I will expect parents to work services during the case. I'm not going to order any child support or medical support at this time. I want parents to use their resources to work services. And obviously our goal is to reunify the child with the parents. And so we will work in that direction. Let me just say to Ms. Montalongo and to Mr. Florentino, stay in good contact with your caseworker and with your attorneys. At this stage of the case, you will be assigned a new, what we call permanency specialist. And is that going to be you, Ms. Hendrick?
No, I'm just the intake family support worker.
Okay.
Does initial visits.
All right.
I can tell you who that is if you would like to know, though.
Yeah, name would be helpful.
Okay, it is going to be Corey Mills.
All right, so to the parents.
When a court makes a finding that there is a continuing danger, it is making a legal determination that the child's current environment is unsafe. This finding justifies actions like temporary removal and requires the parents to participate in services to prove they can be safe caregivers in the future.
The name of the lady that you're going to be working closely with is Corey Mills. Ms. Mills will be in contact with you. It's really important if you all have a change of address or phone number, be sure and let Ms. Mills know that. Mr. Florentino, Ms. Mills will come out actually to the jail to talk with you.
Okay.
And if you are released, sir, you know, first phone.
Judge, I'm sorry to interrupt. For everybody present, you, Judge, and also St. Francis, please take note of this. Mr. Florentino is going to be leaving the jail very, very shortly for ISF for 60 days. So if they want to make contact with him, St. Francis is going to need to get out there really quick because he could be gone later this week.
Okay, I appreciate that, Mr. Hill. So, Mr. Florentino, we're going to try to get somebody out there to talk with you before you leave.
Okay.
Let me just tell you that they're going to reach out to you during your term at ISF. They're going to want to stay in contact with you, and I highly recommend that you do that.
Okay.
Upon release from ISF, if that happens before this case concludes, and it very likely will, you need to, the first phone call is to your permanency specialist, your caseworker.
Okay.
The next one is to your attorney. Okay.
Okay.
If you get released and nobody hears from you, we may not know where you are or how to contact you or anything like that. And if we don't, then we can't communicate or try to work with you in this case to maintain your parent-child relationship with Riley.
Yes. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
While I'm in there, the only way I could get I'll have to ask the warden or maybe higher rank in order for allow me to make these certain phone calls. If not that, will I be able to maybe a three-way? Like I could call my sister maybe, because if they're not on my physical phone numbers that I'm allowed to call, like they're supposed to be registered to my number, to my TDC number, and those are numbers that I'm only allowed to call. If they register themselves to that, I'll be able to find the means to call them under my own finances.
Okay, I know that the caseworker, she'll be able to reach out. Some of this may be by written correspondence, by letters.
Okay.
Mr. Hill, as your attorney, should always have the right to have access to you. Sometimes it's a little tricky, but you may want to list Mr. Hill on that.
I believe I'll be close by. I'll be here in Pampa, Texas, so I'll be close by.
Okay. All right, that helps as well.
Hey, Judge, I will send an email out to Corey and her supervisor, letting them know the importance of seeing him, just so y'all know.
Logged in. Ms. Mills just logged in with us. So, Ms. Mills, Mr. Florentino is going to be on his way to ISF very soon. So
Okay.
He may only be out at the jail just for, another day or two.
Okay. I saw him last week.
Okay. Very good. Okay. All right then. If nobody has any other questions, then I'll let everybody go on about their day. And I appreciate y'all working with us and getting this resolved today, and wish everybody luck. Yes, Ms. Graff. And you're muted.
Thank you.
You're muted.
Honor, what is the date of the status hearing in this case?
Yeah, sorry. It's May 26th of 20.
I'm going to be out on May 26th.
May 26th of 2026 on a 9 o'clock docket.
Yeah. Well, I'll be doing it from Las Vegas, Your Honor.
You're certainly welcome to have somebody cover for you if you want.
Well, I'll just do it from the timeshare on Zoom.
Okay. All right. That's up to you.
I've done
All right.
but I just want to make sure everybody knows if you need to get a hold of me here in Amarillo, I won't be home. So, but my phone will be with me. So.
Okay. We'll of course send the links out. You'll have the links, and the docket will go out a week ahead. So, but you're certainly welcome to have somebody sit in if you want to do that.
Great. Thank you so much.
Judge,
Okay, then.
Can I get another breakout room with Mr. Florentino? Is that possible?
Sure.
Is this your last hearing for the day?
It is, and I'm going to head up.
Shout at us and close everything down?
Yeah. That's fine. So
okay, thank you, ma'am.
I'll put you in there and let you visit with him.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Florentino, don't hang up. I'm going to move you again to talk privately with your lawyer, okay?
Okay, that'll work.
Okay, I'm going to put him back to room 1. Jeff and all, you can go back in there.
All right, thank you. I'll have a great day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, everybody.
All right,
And
appreciate
Judge,
it. Yeah,
thank you.
Ms. Zavala, I knew you wanted to visit with us about scheduling some kid
Yeah.
conferences.
Judge Baker legally established Alberto Florentino as the father of Riley Florentino, dismissing the opposing party from the suit. Furthermore, the Department of Family and Protective Services was named the temporary managing conservator because the court found a continuing danger to the child at this time. The parents are required to engage in services, and the case will continue toward reunification. Child welfare cases prioritize the child's safety above all else, meaning the court can remove a child even if parents are otherwise willing to cooperate. These proceedings show that establishing legal rights, like paternity, is often a necessary first step before custody decisions can be finalized. Subscribe now to see how these complex legal decisions play out in the next section.